Here's an example of market psychology for folks. This is the AMC chart, and we were talking about how the prices could have the best buy prices on this one, somewhere between $10 and $16, back when the prices were up in this higher than $20 area, 25, etc., that sort of thing. $22, $21, looking at a harmonic pattern and saying that we could be going up towards $110 as the target. And we were clear in that video, but the best buy area for it is somewhere between 10 and 16, and that it would be massively rewarding to be patient. Now, that's a sober person in advance talking about how you would go into an area of psychological chaos. Now, you are experiencing that right now, and we can see that in my live stream chat from right here right now, when somebody came in just a second ago and said AMC is looking, here is it, the dopamine stop, one stop dopamine shop over there, feeling good, RIP AMC, huh? There's a good expression of the psychology in markets and as to how patients will pay and the feelings that you're likely to go through along the way, the importance of remaining sober when you make your decisions, and to be making those decisions when you know that you've got a good grounding on your emotion, the benefits therefore of using a trading journal, and why you, as the informed trader who's aware of their emotions but not acting in a knee-jerk reaction way to them, but instead are looking to try and exploit these areas of inflection in markets where you get the best bang per buck on a risk to reward ratio on your trades. You're looking out and thinking, this is how other people will feel when it gets towards the area where I would rather buy it. One big reason for it is because they were greedy at the areas when the prices were higher, thinking that they wouldn't get their better entry price. They were fearful of missing out of an opportunity where the prices rose to $110 from $22, and were therefore unwilling to accept a greater than a move down of 20% plus discount out of that fear of missing out on that trade, which of course is talking about a stock moving above moving 500% towards the top side. And it's this imbalance in terms of the greed and the fear aspects with regards to their own risk to reward, which creates opportunity for you in markets whenever you're able to get a handle on things in advance. Thanks so much to the dopamine stop for stopping by here and giving us this little psychological reminder of how the markets were clearly going to feel in advance, and why whenever I put that video out just recently about AMC, you might be watching this little educational clip years and years in the future, but to put this into context, I put a video about it saying that there's the potential for this target up higher. Of course, it's just objective technical analysis, isn't actually my opinion. And during that, then people are some people are starting to start to move off the back of it, getting fear of missing out because they didn't listen to the bit in there which is talking about where the best buy entries were. Always include risk management in there, always include these dynamics about markets, and it is indeed why there's the T1 movement on a harmonic pattern, that goes back to the PRZ for the second bite of the cherry. This is how these things work. Positioning yourself in the chaotic seas of psychology and markets is about understanding the technical analysis, and the technical analysis therefore becomes, through this cyclical feedback mechanism, as much a chart of psychology as it is a chart of price. And when you understand that, then you become empowered, and when you're empowered, you have agency, and when you have agency, you suddenly find yourself making money in markets as opposed to always being washed out by the markets. Thanks so much for watching this little educational clip. Share it with your friends. They might find the psychology aspect of things interesting. To put it into context, if it was missing during it, there was a stock that people, when the prices were, of course, not at the minute where they're at $17.51, prices were at $22, $23, $24, $25, $28 as recently as just over here a couple of weeks ago. This is made on April the 12th, 2022, and there on March 29, 2022, we saw prices on this stock up there at $32.18. We're talking about the psychology in markets here and how people will be feeling about a stock at this price point, and then where your opportunity therefore lies, and how you're paid by patience, and the cyclical impact of price action on psychology on price action, and therefore the chart is in essence a chart of psychology, and you should be aware of that.